there's Rady. Always bringing joy to math class. Yeah. All right. Let's do this warm up. Make sure you're wide and awake. Wakey, bakey. All right, headphones. Heads up. I'll ask you questions after this warm up, okay? Now look. Look with your eyes. Look. Hey. Oh, I need you up here because you're going to work on that all class. Check it out. On the 17th, we talked about slope-intercept equations from word problems. And the last 2 days, we did standard form equations from word problems. So today, wanted to mix it up, literally, because on the EOC, they're not going to tell you, hey, it's going to be standard form. It's not going to tell you, hey, it's going to be slope-intercept. You're going to have to know. So how do you know? Well, I want to put these side by side so you can see 2 different types of problems for your warm-up today. Don't forget, tomorrow is review because Friday is test. So we'll see if we have a little visit from our friend tomorrow. All right, so let's read this. A music app charges $2 to download the app plus $1.29 per song downloaded. And it says to write a linear equation. So again, is everyone looking up here? When you are doing these, you want to ask yourself how many items. So on this first example, I know there's like an app and a song, which sounds like it's 2 different things, but the app gets you the song. This is talking about getting 1 item, songs, okay, through the app. So go ahead and write 1 item. Whenever we're trying to get 1 item, or talking about 1 item, that's when you do it like this. Back on the 17th, you use slope-intercept form. We need to find the changing amount, the rate of change, the ratey, as it were, and we call that the M. So we're going to look for a changing word, and just like our friend Rady says, we see right there, it says $1.29 per song, right? So that means $1.29 is our M, our changing amount per song. And then there is a non-changing amount called a constant that happens once. So when you read this problem, what is the value that only happens once? Well, you buy that app. It's not a subscription. It's a one-time buy for $2. That is called a constant. That's your B value, where you begin with a $2 download. Does everyone see that this example, which I'm going to leave on the board, is talking about getting 1 item. There's a changing amount. There's a non-changing amount. Changing is M. Non-changing is B. You're going to write it as Y equals MX plus B. $1.29 X plus 2. Do you see, and does that sound familiar from what we did over here on the 17th? Okay. Now, the last couple of days is like the next one. It says a roadside vegetable stand sells pumpkins for $5 and tomatoes for $3. Doesn't that sound like 2 different items, right? Pumpkins and tomatoes. So whenever you have 2 items, that's when you're going to use the standard form. And remember, standard form is AX plus BY equals C. So we have our X value, pumpkins, and we have our tomatoes as our Y values, okay? And it's supposed to equal the total, so let's find the total. The total sales on a certain day was $98. Let's go ahead and write 98 equals, so the total equals AX plus BY. So AX plus BY, we just got to figure out what goes in front of X, what goes in front of Y. So if X are pumpkins, what's the value of the pumpkin? Well, it says $5. So it's going to be 5X plus, and then the tomatoes are valued, the Y, at $3, so it's 3Y. Okay? So my 98 total dollars has to equal these two items with their values. So it's going to be 5x plus 3y. And that is going to have to be written the right way. By the way, sorry, the learning target was covered up. All right. By the way, the learning target's up at the top. But and remember, we usually write it as ax plus by equals c. So you flip it around. 5x plus 3y equals 98. Okay. That is it for our warm up. That's it for me for today because I really want y'all to finish missing work, correction work. But I do have an assignment, just like this warm up. So I want you to pay attention when I do these. Okay. This is not new information. This is old news. The 17th and the last couple of classes. But to help you figure out how to do it yourself, you got to see it mixed up. So this is going to have mixed up. Some are slope intercept like the first one. Some are standard like the second one. How do you tell which one to use? Is it one item or two items? Okay, this will stay here. You have it on your warm-up to refer back to, but this is what you're going to do today. I'm going to pass it out, and here we go.